How are you doing today, Anthony?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good, thanks. Anthony, what's it been like prepping for the Falcons with Dan Quinn in the building, and how much has his understanding of the personnel scheme helped y'all?
It's been just like no other week. It's been the same. You know, we're not putting too much emphasis on Atlanta because he's a former coach there or anything. We're taking it 1 week at a time, just trying to rebound and get back on track.
Anthony, one thing Coach McCarthy told us about this morning is how he brought out the brotherhood deal to you guys this morning in the meeting. Can you kind of explain why that's important and what goes into all that stuff and why you guys kind of enjoy that process?
I would say it's important to us because, you know, it helps us understand our teammates a little better, you know, things that they probably wouldn't express to us if we wasn't doing that, you know, talking one-on-one. They tell us things that we don't know about them, give us a funny story, you know, give us their background history on their life and everything. So it just helps us, you know, understand our teammate a little better and make them feel more comfortable around each other.
Another thing Coach is saying, he kind of did it this week because he wanted to loosen you guys up. What's it been like around there this week coming off the Denver game?
I would say it's not been too much different. You know, it's been the same everyday grinding, trying to get better, trying to improve our technique, improve our craft, and come out this week and get a win. You know, last week definitely wasn't the best of games for us, but that's in the past now. So we on to Atlanta.
Speaking of Atlanta, Kyle Pitts isn't the typical tight end that you guys probably normally see. Seems like he plays almost more like a wide receiver. How does that impact your job on Sunday?
Yeah, you know, he's a guy that they definitely move around, receiver, tight end, all over the field. So I think we got a good game plan for him, and we'll be prepared for him. We just got to be on our P's and Q's and, you know, come out ready on Sunday.
Anthony, when the coaches talk about staying with the play through the 2.3, what's the key to that under the play finish, and how can y'all lower the number of missed tackles this week?
Playing through the 2.3, you know, usually after the 2.3, that's when the big plays happen. So, you know, scramble drill and the back end and the secondary, we got to plaster our guy. And after the 2.3 is really when the real play really start, is what Coach McCartney like to say. So we got to make sure we finish the play throughout the whole down. And as far as the missed tackles, you know, we just got to have 11 men to the ball at one time, you know. First guy there got to shoot his gun. You know, you got 10 other guys coming, and we got to get back to that this week.
How big of a loss is not having Randy, not only for this week, but for at least the next three?
You know, that's a big loss. Any loss, anybody getting injured on our team is a big loss. But you know, our mentality here is next man up, and we're gonna hold it down for him while he's out. And hopefully we get him back as soon as possible, and we could make a push for this thing.
Is that kind of the same feeling you have with Demarcus Lawrence? I think he's getting closer to coming back, and what can he bring to you guys when he does come back?
Well, he brings a lot. You know, he's one of the leaders on the defense. You know, one of the oldest guys in the defensive room, veteran guy, and big playmaker for us. So, you know, we've been missing him since week one, and like I said, we've been holding it down, next man up, you know, doing what we can until he gets back. So the sooner we can have him back, the better. We welcome him with open arms, and we can't wait to get him and Gregory back at the same time.
How much do you take notice of what the Rams are doing in terms of adding to their personnel? I mean, you guys are getting personnel back like Lawrence at some point, and now Gregory, guys who are on your team that were hurt. But how much do you look at what the Rams and other teams are doing when they're adding to their own teams?
I'm not paying no attention to it. That's not going to help me win not one game. That's not going to help me make one play, so I could care less.
You faced Matt Ryan before. Kind of what's the key to stopping him? What does he do that maybe separates himself from other quarterbacks you face?
Well, you know, Matt Ryan's an old veteran guy. You know, he's been around for a while, went to a Super Bowl, so he's seen everything in the league you could possibly throw at him. And we just got to, I think, put some pressure on him. And as far as the back end, stay on our guys and set edges and keep contained, I think we'll do good.
Hey, Anthony, in practice, you've gone against Cedric Wilson for a number of years now. What is it about him that makes him such a difficult matchup? Obviously, people talk about CD and Amari and Gallup and things, but what is it about Cedric that makes him effective?
Well, all our receivers bring something different to the table. Ced is he's just a crafty professional that comes to work every day and, working at his craft. And he's just very, crafty with his movement. And he's a hard worker. He's going to fight to the end on every play. And as you can see, he could do it all. He could pass, he could catch, he could throw the ball. So, he threw everything for us. And he's a great guy to have. He could fill in wherever. Play slot, play outside, give reverses. Whatever you want him to do, he could do it.
Anthony, what can y'all do on Sunday morning to ensure that you bring the physicality that you need this game?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
A bunch of your teammates talked about how you didn't have enough physicality in the last game. What can y'all do Sunday morning, or what kind of mentality can you bring to ensure that you're the more typical team on Sunday?
I feel like we got to come out Sunday. We put the Broncos game behind us, but I feel like at the same time, we need to remember that, use that as a lesson to make sure every game coming forward, we come out with that aggression and that physicality that we need. The film wasn't very pretty last week, so we don't want to put that film out again. And we're going to make sure we stress that issue this week.